Alright guys, we're going to see what happens here. I've been having problems with my Prism studio setup and being laggy. So we're going to give it a shot here. I got my transitions fixed, but the setup has been kind of laggy, so I'm going to try it again. See if we can get this working. Oh man. Let's put some new batteries in the there's my battery pack on my controller here. Before we get started. And let's go. Yeah, what was happening, I was getting a ton of lag on this that was just, it was just dropping frames like crazy, and I have no idea why it was doing this. The machine wasn't under any load. I was getting 120 frames a second on the game, but I was just, the output was terrible. It's not happening in Streamlabs. It's not happening in OBS. It's just in Prism. And kind of not sure what's going on with that. I don't know if I have to go in and NVIDIA is not finding Prism automatically to optimize it, so I may have to go in manually and tell it to use the graphical processor as opposed to the, it should do it automatically because I don't have dual video processors. I have, my RTX card and that's it. So it should automatically find it and use it. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. When I put on my, it's so funny. So I have a green screen effect that's built in that NVIDIA produces. A lot of streamers know this, and I use that on. It shows up on OBS, and it shows up. Doesn't show up on Streamlabs for some reason. And there's a built-in green screen to this program, so I don't really have to worry about it. But the lag was just ridiculous. So it looks like, yeah, see, it's smooth on my screen, but see how it's jumping across that? I'm afraid we're going to have the same problem. I mean, I'm going to give it a shot. We'll go run like a haunted sector or something and go see what happens. But I'm really disappointed right now if this is going to be the way it goes. Trying to decide which one I like better. Steady Hand seems to be the better alternative, but this seems to have better range. So I don't know. I'm going to try it. Really wish they'd let you roll these weapons. And I was playing around with this. I used this yesterday just out of shits and grins. I used this in duality, or not duality, but I used this as my main weapon in whatchamacallit. We did Grasp yesterday. It worked pretty good in Grasp. I was with Incandescent and Vorpal. It did some pretty decent damage. Firing a volley of 6 of these things in. We didn't quite two-phase, and that may have been because I wasn't pulling my weight with this, but it's also very hard to hit that boss with full damage because he sits up on top of a ridge where when you're using Maul it goes across, and it doesn't seem like it's getting the full impact. I mean, it's hitting him, and you can see that it's hitting him, but it doesn't seem like it has the full impact of something that isn't sitting up on that ledge. And so I think I was missing out on damage. Anyway, that's what I think. We'll see what happens. I couldn't get Streamlabs to stay online last night, though. It kept dropping the connection and dying, and that was another thing that was really weird. So let's take this in the way it is right now. Let's go run a Haunted Lost sector and just see what the video comes out to be. It seems like it's a little better this morning, but I'm not going to be able to tell until we get into some gameplay. So I'm kind of watching it over on this other screen over here to see what the output looks like. I'm really kind of concerned that the output is going to be shit. So I do have a few more pages to do on the second page. And there's the only challenge I have left in the system now, right now, is to do. I have to do 34 lost sectors, of which I've done 24, 35 lost sectors. I've done 24, so I have 11 to do left to finish that challenge off. So I might rock that. Yeah, see, it's already doing it. I can already tell. Oh yeah.
Contact the Elixni within the sector, hoping to gain their insights on the headless ones. They were less than
Yeah.
I ain't mad we're doing things the hard way. This crew put a lot of good guardians in the ground. It's time for payback.
Oh yeah, it's already happening. I'm gonna switch gears, guys.
If Crow asked me, he'd probably do the same thing.